Good evening, everyone. How are you guys today? I am very happy and, to be honest, a little bit proud of myself because I get a chance to stand here today and share with you my journey and my story. I think I will start my story with a question that I'm very certain that in everybody's life, they will ask themselves at least one, who am I in life? For some people, it might take a few months, a few years, but for some people, it took probably their whole life to answer that question. And for me, it took me a 4 years journey to finally have my answer. I want to begin with this girl, backstory. She was a very lucky girl, I have to admit. She was born with a lot of luck. She was surrounded by compliments. Ever since she was a little, oh, that girl is adorable. She will grow up beautiful. That girl was me. This is me. This is, I think, 12 months in this photo. And at first, I thought it was a blessing, and it was. Also, I thought, growing up, I know that. Well, before I thought that it's gonna be me. This is gonna be me. This will be who I am in life. And appearance, outlook is what's gonna make me feel happy in life. I know it might sound a little bit show off, right? But ironically, I didn't feel happy at all. I didn't love myself enough. And deep inside all of that, it's a lack of confidence. And for as long as I remember, I was surrounded by pink, by those compliments, and I think, okay, that's it. My life's gonna be perfect, and I was always seeking for perfection. I was lucky enough. We're moving on to the rise chapter. I was lucky enough to get a chance to work in the entertainment industry as an actress. And I have to admit, I treasure every moment of it. I think I didn't know. I didn't know it back then. I think I didn't realize. But the seeds of depression, it hit me little by little. At first, it's just only a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of frustration, stress. And believe it or not, in the industry that I'm working on, everybody feels stressed. It is a very stressful job. But I think I didn't realize it at first. And I kind of not accepting it. And then come the shift, the change. At first, it was the change of my appearance. I gained weight. I gained a lot of weight. My body shape changed. My skin also changed. The stretch marks begins to occur all over my body. And also the falling of my hair. And also the falling of a lot of things. The falling of the most valuable things that I thought is gonna follow me to the rest of my life. But again, also I thought it was up to a point where I have to accept that, well, what goes around comes around. My whole appearance changed rapidly. I am just I'm just like everybody else. I have my stages in life. And this, I have to tell you, is probably one of the worst stage of my life. I'm not proud of it, but I'm glad that it happened. It's the breaking point. I want to mention an item that probably present in every Vietnamese house is the mirror. The mirror holds a spiritual meanings in every Asian culture, and I have to admit it was one of my favorite items. I like to look into the mirrors. I like to see myself in the mirror. I'm a girl, of course. I like it, but when I hit this stage of my life, I was afraid of mirror. I avoid every contact. I avoid looking into the mirror. But I forgot something. I forgot that people's eyes are also mirrors, and it reflects not just my appearance, but who I have been and the not very good stages of my life. You're not good enough. I know everyone has already heard that sentence probably more than 2 or 3 times, but that was exactly what I felt. The feeling of not good enough. And I think it's a very common feeling in my generation, Gen Z generation. We often feel that we're not good enough. And that feeling is built up inside of you. It's very, very toxic, I have to tell you, because it will definitely lead to depression. And I spent 4 years, and during these 4 years, a lot of things happened. I can feel whenever I look into someone's eyes, people who know me, people who care for me, people who love for me, that feeling of pity and disappointment. I had to admit for quite a long time I have a mental breakdown, because depression, it did not come alone. It come with its brother and sister, which was physical and mental breakdown. And one of their name is eating disorder, I believe. That's the main reason it had led into the changing of my appearance. But during this time, I received countless words, countless encouragements from my family, my friends, and those who love me. And my mom, who is someone I love her. I love my mom. And I appreciate everything she has done for me. And one day she just looked at me and she said, hope is one of the best medicine in the world, because you have to have hope to survive. You have to have hope to cure diseases. You have to have hope to succeed. And she looked directly into my eyes and she said that I never lose hope on you, and I hope that you will never give up on yourself. I believe that was one of the first steps for me to have the courage to start my glow up journey, to finally find myself again. I started with the tiniest steps. I changed my diet routine. I changed every class, every bottle of soda into every glass of water. I started to work out, which for me was a miracle, of course, because I was kind of lazy. I'm not that fitness, but I started to change my whole routine, started to work out. And if you're looking at the white dress girl on the screen, that was me 4 months ago. And this is me right now. I have to remove every negative thoughts, every negative thinking. I wasn't looking for perfection anymore. I was looking for peace. And I was looking for the inside of me. So back then when I look into the mirror reflect maybe a beautiful face, but deep inside was hollow. It was empty. So now I'm questioning myself. I can't help but ask myself, the mirrors now reflect the changing of my appearance. So what's left in me? What is truly left within me? And I started to have the courage. Exactly, I think 4 months ago, I posted my current condition. And surprisingly, I received lots and lots of comments, positive comments, and encouragement. And to me, honestly, it was one of the crucial reasons why I can reset everything, why I can start what I'm doing right now. It's the very first step of my journey. I started to feel something I never felt before. It's a word, it's a very popular word, self-love. I didn't love myself enough before, and I didn't have the confidence that I'm having right now. So when I remove every thoughts on images, on appearance, I can see what's left in me, what is truly myself, my personality and my energy. And moreover, I know I had hit rock bottom. Everyone will have that point in their life, and I had hit it. But it's like an elevator. You know what people say, when you hit rock bottom, the only way is to go up. And I did, I went up. So now I am standing here today as a big size girl. But I am confident and I love myself. It's something that I didn't have before. I was like a wilted flower. And when I start to water it, I start to taking care of it, I'm blooming. And I think I asked a few hours ago, I didn't know what collarbone is. I'm sorry. But now I think I understand. I had my own color, and everyone, each and every individual has their own color, and that is exactly what's gonna define you as a person, not just how you look. Because if your identity is defined by how you look, it's very fragile, and one day it will go away. I love the theme of today's show. A beautiful butterfly is not just beautiful. It's the whole journey, because to be a beautiful butterfly, first you have to be a cocoon, and you become a caterpillar, and then you become a butterfly. It's the whole process, and you have to try. You have to work hard. It's not just gonna come to you, because if it's what's easy, it's gonna lose easily. I named my speech, She Was Pretty. And I know it might sound a little bit negative, but it's not. She was pretty, but she's still pretty. She's always pretty, but now she has her own color. She has her own personality. She loves herself. And the most important thing, when I share my story, I'm not seeking for fame or popularity or any of that, but I'm seeking to be a role model. I want to be an inspiration for everyone who is facing who was facing, or you just feel lost in life, you're facing depression, I want to tell you, you're not alone. Because to get over the depression stage, you have to be heard. You have to be understood. And I want to give that compassion to everyone. Don't fight this battle by yourself, because you don't have to. A lot of people will be with you. I will be the first one, because I share my story. I want everyone who get a chance to listen to it will feel warm, will feel like it's a hug. It's a hug from Trúc. So I just want to end my speech with some questions, because I started with a question, I want to end it with a question. So there are 2 questions. I've been asking myself these questions every day. But right now, for me, my story is still going on. It's not ended yet. It's being written. So my questions are, what have you lost that helped you find yourself? And who are you when no one's watching? Thank you so much for listening to my story.